Hello math students, this is Mr. Kashi speaking. With this video what I want to do is I want to walk you through the steps of the career project that we're going to do for Math for Daily Living. Right now you should be at least added to the Google Classroom for Math for Daily Living, and then you should have these resources ready for you. The first step that I want you to do is I want you to click on this Math for Daily Living career project. Okay, and it should open a new tab here. And the first thing you need to do, this is the original document, so you need to come up here and go to File, and then you have to make a copy. And then when this shows up, the copy document, what you have to do is you have to put in your first name before that MDL. Okay, so obviously you put your first and last name in there, and then you can choose what folder you want it to go in your drive. I'm fine with keeping it in that folder, so you click OK, and then your project will come up. You can get rid of the other project, but you have to make a copy of the original, or else you're going to start messing up my original there. Okay, the first thing obviously is you would need to put your name on it, and then these are answering questions from the websites that we're going to be doing. So we're going to choose two careers that you want to research. Okay, but before we do that, we're going to go to this Google Classroom and we're going to take two aptitude tests. The first one would be the Ultimate Career Aptitude Test on the PlayBuzz website. So if you click on that link, it should open a new tab. You say click on Let's Start, or Let's Play, and then you have a series of questions, and you just basically rank them from 1 to 4. I'm creative, artistic, and musical. Nope, I strongly disagree. And you keep going through there. Okay. At the end, you will have a list of some careers that the quiz thought you would be interested in, and then you would put those results right here on the document. Okay. Then when you're done with that, then I want you to take this other career aptitude test. Does not take as long. Okay. This career aptitude test, this is what you just basically have these things: artistic, interpersonal, communication, managerial, mathematics. Well, duh, that's really high for me. Mechanical, science. Okay, and then what I want you to do is I want you to click on this filter by salary. Obviously, don't be doing the same as me. Do what reflects your personality, and then click on this filter by salary and expected growth or education. And then what you want to do is you want to refine your search. What kind of salary are you looking for? Okay, you can move that up or down. For the low end and the high end, predicted job growth, probably a 0 is where you want to start, and maybe realistically is probably 40%. Then you could check off whatever you need here. Okay, if you're looking for less than high school diploma, check the boxes that apply for you, and then click on this suggest careers that match. Okay, and now they give you a whole list of careers, and what I want you to do is I want you to basically hover your mouse over one there, and then I want you to take a screenshot of that. Okay, a screenshot, you would hold down Control and then hit the window changing button, and we'll be around to help you with that on your Chromebooks. Okay, so if I take a screenshot of that, I believe I just did that, and then we go back here to your project. It says screenshot your top result from the Rasmussen College. I hope yeah, right there. Okay, so I just want to see what that looks like. Okay, so that'll be part of your project, and if you want to make it bigger or smaller to make it look a little bit better in your project, that's fine too. Okay, so that's how you would do that. And then which two careers are you choosing to research? This is the start of your project. Okay, basically these are kind of give you an idea. What I want you to do is I want you to choose two careers. They don't necessarily have to be the careers that these aptitude surveys or aptitude tests told you should. You can pick one that did not show up in results, which is totally fine. Okay, but then what you have to do is after you pick those two careers, what you need to do is you have to go back to the Google Classroom page. Then you need to click on this career information website. Okay, and we're going to be using this website for basically our research. Okay, so all of our careers. So all careers, just for an example, I would go to teacher, and I'm going to click on high school teacher here. And then this gives me a whole lot of information about high school teachers. Okay, obviously this is the career that I chose. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're going to want this tab open and this tab open, because you're going to want, okay, what is the work schedule like for the careers that you chose? Well, it tells you right on this website, work schedules. Okay, so you'd have to read a little bit about what the work schedule is like for that career, and then type those in for career 1 and career 2. So there's basically a handful of questions dealing with the different duties, the different schedules for your careers, education that is required. It is all on this website. So it's basically walking you through this research here. Okay, then we get down to salaries as well. It tells you about the salaries. Okay, and then you'll be going through listing these different things, the different salaries, the lowest 10%, the highest 10%, all that. And then after you're done with that college grad website, just one last one is, after researching the careers, which one would you choose to pursue and why? So I'd like you to choose one over the other. Which one seems more appealing? Not saying that you have to go into it, but after you have looked deeper into these careers, which one would you choose over the other, and why did you choose your career? So hopefully you can use this video, and you can obviously rewind it and whenever you need to help you through the process of this project. And obviously we will be around to help you with any of the technological things and things like that. When you are done with your project, I do need you to submit it through Google Classroom. Do not share it with me through Google Drive. I do want you to submit it through Google Classroom, and I can show you how to do that as well when we get there.